Alright, so today what we're going to end up doing is we're going to expand the storage on our Unraid server. Okay, so if I come over here and look at my array, it says that there's 112 terabytes of total disk space. But if I look at what's free over here, I only have 9.39 terabytes. Okay, so I definitely need to expand that because I am running low on disk space. And if you go up the chain here and look at my free disk space, most of these I only have 500 gigabytes left. So I do kind of want to expand on that. So how do I do that? Well, the first thing I need to do is I need to buy some hard drives, and I got these two 24 terabyte hard drives that I purchased. So I am going to get those installed, but we have to think about how we want to do that. So the drives that I want to replace is I want to replace this 6 terabyte drive here and this 4 terabyte drive down here. So those are the two drives I want to replace, but how do I do that? Okay, so I can't replace this 6 terabyte and this 4 terabyte drive, like this one right here and this one right here. I can't replace those with the 24 terabyte drives. Okay, and the reason is because my Parity drives are 18 terabytes up here. So I got 18 right here and 18 right here for the Parity, and your two Parity drives has to be your largest drives in Unraid for this to work. So what we're going to have to end up doing is we're going to have to replace these drives up here, these two 18 terabytes with 24 terabyte drives. And when we do that, then I can replace this 6 terabyte drive with my 18 terabytes, and that's going to give me 12 terabytes of additional storage. And then down here for this 4 terabyte drive, when I throw in that 18 terabyte, it's going to give me 14 terabytes of additional storage. Because, we're just replacing the 4 terabytes with the 18, which the difference is 14 terabytes, so that's why I'm getting 14 terabytes more. Okay? Okay, so the first thing we want to do is stop the array. So we're going to scroll down here in array operations, and then we're just going to hit the stop button. And then it's going to ask us if we want to proceed, and it's going to say that this will stop the array. We're going to hit proceed because that's exactly what we want to do. And then we're just going to give it a minute for everything to shut down properly. Okay, so the array has stopped. So what I want to do for these Parity drives is select no device, and then you give it a second, and then it's going to say no device, but it says it's missing that drive. And we want to do the same thing for Parity 2, is check it, and it says no device, says it's missing that drive. Now, if I go down here, we notice that there's no start, so we can't start this back up. That's okay. What we want to do is check this box over here that says start or disable the missing disk and bring the array back online. I'm going to hit yes. Okay, and I can hit start, and then it will go through the process and it will open it back up without those disks online. But I don't want to bring the total array back online, so I'm going to click on maintenance mode, and then just start it up in maintenance mode. So let me go ahead and hit start, and then this is going to take a second. Okay, so now that we're back, we notice we're missing those two Parity disks, and we'll kind of go down here. We don't really see anything out of the ordinary. We do have unassigned devices, so we have this 18 terabyte and this 18 terabyte, both unassigned. Okay, so what we're going to end up doing is we're going to hit the stop and bring everything offline. And then I'm going to go down and I'm going to install these new drives. Okay, so basically all we have to do is pop out these drives here. That's my one Parity. And then down here is my second one. And I'll go ahead and I'll pull that out. And then I'll just go ahead and replace these. Alright, so again, taking the 18 terabyte, replacing with these 24 terabyte drives. So we should be good. Okay, so I got both these drives ready to be installed. Alright, so basically all we got to do, slide these back in there. Go. Make sure it's in there. And close it up. And then we'll just do the other one the exact same way. Okay, so I just installed those drives. But if you notice, if I click on here, it's still showing the 18 terabyte drives. And down here, on Unassign Devices, it's still showing the 18 terabyte. So basically what we're going to end up doing is we'll just go ahead and refresh the screen. And then once it's refreshed, now we can see those 24 terabyte drives up here. And we can see the 24 terabyte drives down here. Okay? Alright, so to kind of get them installed, I'll just go up here, select the device, and then down here for Parity 2, I'll select the other device. So now we'll see the 24 terabyte drives are in Parity 1 and Parity 2 like we want. And it gives us the warning that any data on this device will be overwritten, which is fine. So if we go down here, now all we have to do is hit start, and then those devices will be set up for the parity. So what is happening right now is that we're rebuilding the parity. So down here where it says array started, parity sync 0.0%, that will go up throughout the day. And if we go down here, it says parity operation is running, so we know that the parity is running. And if I go up here and click my little bell notification, it will say Unraid parity sync, and it says parity sync has started. Okay, so once that's rebuild, then we'll have redundancy back in our system. And if you notice, our parity sync went up to 0.1%. So this is going to take a minute before it's completely online. Okay, so just let you know, rebuilding these parities can take a little bit. If I go down here, we'll see that it's been running for 22 hours and 40 minutes. And we have estimate time to finish is 1 day, 13 hours. And we're at like 41.4% down here, okay? But that makes sense because these are like larger drives and we're making a lot of our data like redundant. So this is 112 terabytes that we're making redundant off our drive. So it will take a minute. Okay, so we're back. Our parity is done running. And if I go down here, it says the last check complete on Monday the 2nd, and the duration was 1 day, 21 hours and 57 minutes. And again, this was putting the 24 terabytes in parity. So it will take some time. Well, now that we're done, now we can look at replacing those drives. So if I scroll back up here, we said we was going to replace disk 4 and disk 9 with those drives. So I put the 24 terabyte drives in parity. Took the 18 terabytes out, so the 18 terabytes will replace disk 4 and disk 9. So to do that, it's kind of a similar process. We're going to want to stop the array. So we'll hit stop and we'll hit proceed. And we'll just give that for a second to stop. So okay, now our array is stopped. And it's going to be pretty much the same thing as before. So for this disk 4, I'm going to put no device. And then disk 9 down here, I'm going to put no device as well. Okay? And then now that that's done, I'll scroll down here and I'll put start, and then I'll do maintenance mode, and I'll go ahead and hit start. And then that's going to open this up, and you can already see that my unassigned devices is my 6 terabyte and my 4 terabyte drive. So now I can pull those out and I can kind of replace them. I just kind of want to show you that I can do this and start it back up. But what I'll end up doing is I'll stop the array before I go down there and replace them. Alright, so you can see that these red X's that my device is, missing, which is fine because we knew that. And then everything is still starting back up.
but we'll end up taking those drives out and replacing them here shortly. Okay, so our disk 4 and disk 9 is now installed. We have the unsign. I started my RAID. Now I'm just going to stop it. And then the reason I'm stopping it is I just like to stop it when I replace my drives. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll stop it, and then I'll go downstairs and I'll pull those out. And if I scroll down, we're already stopped, so we're good. So let me put those new drives in. Okay, so we're at the server. We got Parity 1, Parity 2. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be my 4th drive. So I should be able to pull this out. And that's my 6 terabyte drive, which is correct. And then I'll go over here to 9 and pull that out. And that's my 4 terabyte drive. So let me get those replaced. Okay, so I'm replacing the 6 terabyte and the 4 terabyte drive with these 18 terabyte drives. And I know these are like SMR drives, so I know that they're not the best like the CMRs, but you know, it's a home lab and it was cheap. All right, so we're just gonna slide these back in there. Pretty easy, just slide it in and close get the wire out of the way, I guess. And then close the caddy up. So that's in there. Same thing here. We'll just go ahead and close this up. Close the caddy, and we should be good to go. Okay, so now that I'm back, you know, I'll scroll down here, and I'll still see the 6 terabyte of this 4 terabyte. So I'm going to hit refresh and kind of refresh this screen because I did just replace those drives. Now I have the 18 terabyte and the 18 terabyte in there. Okay? Alright, so since we're stopped and everything, we'll scroll back up here and we'll assign the drives. So we assign that one, and it says all existing data in this device will be overwritten when the RAID started, which is fine. Same thing for disk 9, it should give us that warning, and it does. And now all I got to do is go down here and hit start, and then we're going to start to rebuild those drives. Easy as that. Okay, so we're back, and you notice my RAID started, and it started my RAID. It says it's unprotected, and it says that my RAID disabled, Parity operation is running. And basically what we're doing is we're rebuilding the disk. So we're rebuilding the disk 9 and disk 4. So if we go back up here and we see disk 4 and disk 9, we see that it's being written to. Okay, and then we see the other ones we're reading and writing to the array, and then we're just reading some reads off the other disk, and we're rebuilding disk 4 and disk 9. So that would take a while to run, just because we're going to rebuild a lot of data. And again, this is redundancy, not backup. So this is a data rebuild of a 0.1%, so it is going to take a while, and I'll be back and I'll check on this later. And if we scroll all the way down here to the bottom, it says estimate time to finish is 1 day and 2 hours and 38 minutes. Again, these are larger drives, so it will take a little bit of time. Okay, so I'll see you in a day or so. Okay, so taking a look at it, go down here, it says we have another 2 hours. We're at 94.2%, so not much longer. Okay, we're back. I could probably hit my little messages here, and it says my data rebuild is finished. And then also if I scroll down here, it says my parity is valid, so everything is like really good. Okay, so looking back at this, if I go back to I replaced drive 9 here, and I can click on that, and then it will show that I have my retro games there, so everything's coming back like it should. I'll just go back to my main here, and everything looks good. Like I said, parity is valid, and we are good to go. We might want to hit schedule over here, and this way it's going to give me some schedule. I got my parity check disabled, but I'm going to change mine to weekly, and then just hit apply, and then we'll just kind of go from there. And then again, setting up your let me go back over here to my main. So setting up everything is just as easy as that. Change my priorities and then change my drives just to make sure that, again, we have our biggest hard drives and our parity drives, and then we'll place them just pretty straightforward. So I'll catch you guys next time.